Welcome to the Capital City Saints, your home for St. Paul Saints baseball. Every week, we're bringing you the stories, highlights, biggest moments, and the personalities that make this team one of the most entertaining in baseball. From CHS Field to every stop along the season, we're celebrating the players, the fans, and the tradition that makes the Saints baseball unlike anything else.
Welcome into the Capital City Saints, your one-stop shop for everything St. Paul Saints baseball. If you are interested in more content like this about the St. Paul Saints and the Minnesota Twins farm team here in St. Paul, Minnesota, please please subscribe to the channel for more videos, game reviews, game previews. You can leave a like down below if you do end up liking this video. We have a big game to get into here between the Saints and the Clippers. The Clippers, or I should say the Saints got out to an early lead. Clippers came back, took the lead right back. The Saints tied it 2-2 in the fourth inning. In the fifth inning, the Clippers would take the lead 3-2, and then just extend the lead through the middle of the ninth inning, where the Saints would then score 3 in the bottom of the ninth to bring it back to a 6-5 game, but their rally fell just short, and they lost 6-5 to the Clippers. The winning pitcher was Stanley. He was 1-1 on the season. Gallagher takes the loss, moves down to 3-5 on the year. Perez gets the save for the Clippers. It's his third of the season. Game time took 3 hours and 4 minutes, and there was 7,155 fans in attendance. The Saints, again, I just want to point out a couple of players here like we always do. There's a couple of storylines here I want to go over as well from this game. First, and Gallagher started for the Saints, pitched 5 complete innings, gave up 3 earned runs on 5 hits, 2 walks, and 5 strikeouts. So pretty good start from Gallagher. Again, you can't ask for too much more from your starting pitcher. CJ Culpepper came in, which we'll actually get to him in just a second here, because there's a different, bigger storyline that I want to talk about and just save some time on here. Fedko went 3 for 5 with 3 singles. He had scored a run and then struck out once. Noah Cardenas came in the ninth inning in a pitch hit situation. He hit a 2-run homer, part of that 3-run bottom of the ninth inning. Kaelen Culpepper, again, he is now off of the injured reserve list. He went 1 for 5. He smoked a single in his first at-bat after the first pitch of his first at-bat, got a single. And then he ended up stealing home plate on said single. So good to see him back again. He scored the first run of the game in the first inning, and then he continued to play pretty. He had an RBI, but yeah. So 2 big storylines. Again, we'll get to CJ Culpepper's stats here in just a second, but biggest storyline of the game was Woo-Suk Go making his debut for the Saints this season, was ejected from the game for having sticky stuff in his glove. And I'm assuming minor league baseball here will do an investigation on it, and he very well could be suspended. In the MLB, the standard suspension for sticky stuff is 10 games. So my guess is it will be something around that. So Again, I do think Woo-Suk Go, again, brutal beat for the Saints, as one of their new relief pitchers is now out, or likely going to be out with a suspension. But then CJ Culpepper came in after him, and that started the one run every inning from the 7th to the 9th. And it just felt like he didn't get a full amount of time to prepare for it. And he just struggled a little bit. He went an inning and 2/3. He gave up 2 earned runs on 3 hits, didn't walk anybody, and he struck out 1 batter. So it wasn't terrible. It's just it looked like it was a little bit more effort than it probably should have been had he gotten the full. And again, the in an emergency situation, which this is classified as an emergency situation, he does get as much time on the mound as possible to warm up. But I got to imagine that that's still not the same as fully warming up in the bullpen and getting your full warm up, your warm up that you normally get, the warm up that you are used to getting. It's got to be different here. So the Woo-Suk Go's ejection just kind of unraveled everything for the Saints until the bottom of the 9th inning when the offense started to come back around. But another big storyline here is just the Saints were able to get guys on base, but they were not able to just get them fully around. They left 9 runners on base throughout the entire game, and they ended up going 1 for 8 with runners in scoring position. So they were able to get runners on base and get runners into scoring position. They just weren't able to actually complete it. They weren't able to just get that little bit, that one hit to drive. And I think if you go 2 for 8 this game, if you go 2 for 8 with runners in scoring position, this game is at very least tied, I believe. You easily could have won this game 7-6 if you get one more hit with a runner in scoring position. So the Saints were just 1 hit away from, at the very least, tying this game and potentially sending it into extra / just potentially winning the game altogether. So with that, the Saints are now 56-43 on the year. The series is tied 2-2 going into Game 5 tonight on Saturday here. The overall season series with the Clippers is 5-5, so these two teams seem to be very evenly matched and come to play whenever they match up. So, series tied 2-2. Saints look to take the lead in the series tonight at CHS Field. That game tonight is a 6:37 start time at CHS Field. The Clippers are running out Yorman Gomez, and the Saints are throwing out Trent Baker. Gomez has a 7.08 ERA, is 0-2 on the season. Baker is a 6.53 ERA, and is 3 for 3. 3-3 on the season, excuse me. Gomez has 29 strikeouts on the year to Baker's 33. So that is what game 5 looks like here at CHS Field. If you did like this game review, game preview here, again, like I said at the beginning, please leave a like down below. Subscribe to the channel for more content, and let's grow this St. Paul Saints community here. And let's make this the best minor league baseball community in the world. We'll see you next time. Peace.